Yo up guys, Mr. Rolls, welcome back to a new YouTube video. This YouTube video, the NHL's always trying to reinvent the playoffs. Also the fans are saying, oh what, this would be more exciting. We're always getting the same playoff matchups. Blah, blah, blah. So today, 1 to 16, we're ranking the teams, how they finished. 1 to 16, 8 teams from the East, 8 teams from the West. Top 16, so 1 versus 16, 2 15, 3 14, and so on. So, we will take a look real quick at top 16. So we got Boston, unreal season, best season of all time. Boston, Carolina, New Jersey, Toronto, Vegas, Edmonton, so on. Colorado, blah blah blah. Calgary, not making it. It's Florida. Florida right here at the 17, they make it. As they're in the Eastern Conference, and it's 8 Eastern we're doing and 8 Western. So, show you guys the bracket. So, as we take a look at the bracket right here, we got number 1 Boston. They're like this because this is where Florida finished last season as the President's Trophy. So it's number 1 Boston right here. It's number 16 Florida, and then all the way up top left, this is where Colorado finished. Number 2 Carolina against number 15 Islanders. Number 3 New Jersey against number 14 Winnipeg. Toronto, Tampa again. Number 4 Toronto against 13 Tampa Bay. 5 Vegas against 12 Seattle. Then we got the number 6 team. Who's 6? Oh yeah, 6 is Edmonton. 6 team Edmonton against 11 Minnesota. Number 7 Colorado against 10 Los Angeles. And 8 Dallas against 9 New York. So we got a couple little rematches here. Boston, Florida rematch. Toronto, Tampa Bay rematch. And Carolina, New York rematch. So let's get into it. So guys, for these first round of games, I'm just going to sim it game by game. So it's easy for you guys. So it's not like 2-hour video. So sim the next game, as you see. Islanders take a 1-0 lead. Kind of surprising Islanders took the lead. Elimination game time. Islanders have a 3-0 series lead right now. First period, 1-0 so far. Oliver Wahlstrom in third period. 2-1 as Jesper Kotkaniemi scores. Third period we come down to 3-1. So Carolina stays alive with a 3-1 win. Another elimination time. Vegas versus Seattle. Can Seattle be the first one to advance to the second round? 1-1 so far. Justin Schultz and Phil Kessel both score. Second period 2-2. Mike Amati, Andre Burakovsky. 3-2 Vegas stays alive with the 4-2 win. Elimination game number 2. Islanders Carolina. Can Carolina make the 3-1, 3-0 comeback? 2-1 Oliver Wahlstrom, Josh Bailey. 3-1 as Scott Mayfield scores. And 6-1 is the New York Islanders advance to the next round, winning 6-1 in the series, 4-1 over the Carolina Hurricanes. Never expected that one. As we have another elimination series. 3-1 Winnipeg so far. Oh, 3-0. 3-2. 6-5 Winnipeg wins it. As your Winnipeg Jets advance to the next round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs. We're just simming a couple of these games. LA versus Colorado. LA with 3-1 series lead. Fiala scores. Kupari and 4-0 as Los Angeles Kings win the series 4-1. That's every series is an upset so far. As we have another one potential as Minnesota's leading 3-1. 1-0 Edmonton Draisaitl. 4-1, 4 straight from Minnesota. 4-4 tie. Nah, but it's over. Kirill Kaprizov, best player on the team, scores the most crucial goal as Minnesota advances. 4 upsets so far. Seattle, can we make it 5 upsets? 2-0. 3-0. Jamie Alexiak. That's all upsets so far. Can we have another one with New York? Well, this wouldn't really be an upset. 4-0. 4-1. 5-2. Dallas stays alive. Toronto, Tampa Bay. Can Toronto advance past the first round? It's always been a hump. 1-2, it's over. Going to game 7. Boston, Florida. The President's Trophy Cup champs lost to Florida in real life. Can they win in this? Passed it with 2. Passed it with a Hattie. 6-4, passed it with 4. We're going up to, as Boston advances to the next round with a 4-2 series win. Dallas losing the series 3-2 right now as the Rangers. Can they close it out on home ice? 1-1. 4-2. Lafreniere, Kako, and Trocheck all score. Third period 5-5. Dadonov, Domi, and Seguin. 6-5 is Trouba on Ottinger in overtime. And your New York Rangers advance to the next round of the playoffs. Toronto versus Tampa, Game 7 in Toronto. 2-1 Matthews Bunting. 5-1 Matthews Hattie. And that's it. Toronto Maple Leafs advance to the next round, baby. Let's go. Matthews, 7 goals in 7 games. That's unreal. As that's your first round over. In the second round, going up, looking at the top left, we got the 10th seeded New York Islanders the 10th seeded Los Angeles Kings going up against the 15th seeded New York Islanders. We got the 11th seeded Minnesota Wild going up against the 14th seeded Winnipeg Jets. Up at the top right, we got the 4th seeded Toronto Maple Leafs going up against the 12th seeded Seattle Kraken. Down at the bottom right, we got the 1st seeded Boston Bruins, best record of all time, against 8th seeded New York Rangers. As we're doing the same thing for round 2. So we'll see you guys in the elimination games. Elimination game here. Winnipeg Jets, the 14, leading up against the 11th seed Minnesota Wild, 3-1 right now. First period, 2-1 as Jonas Brodin, Matt Zuccarello scores, as well as Blake Wheeler. Second period, 4-3, Winnipeg scores 3. Can they win it? Third period, 5-4, they advance to the next round. Josh Morrissey gets the winner. Winnipeg Jets going to the conference finals. Seattle versus Toronto. This is just a random game. Game 5. Seattle wins 3-2. Didn't mean to do that one. Boston, 3-1 series lead right now. 2-1 after 1. DeBrusk and Zibanejad. 3-3 so far. 4-3 is Hampus Lindholm. Scores the goal, and the Bruins advance to the conference finals as well. So, right now we have Winnipeg advancing, the 14th on one side, and the number 1 seeded Boston. Now, 10th seeded LA against 15th seeded New York Islanders. First period, 1-0. Blake Lizotte scores from the corner. Second period, 2-2 tie game. Third period, 3-3. Bang! LA scores 4-3. And they go into a game 7. As you guys can see on the right, Pasta, 10 goals, 7 assists, 17 points. That's unreal. Toronto, down 3-2 in the series in Seattle. This is crucial. 2-1, Calle Yarncroke, Mitch Marner. Second period, 3-2 as Burakovsky and Larson score. Final period, bang, 6-4 Seattle. Toronto Maple Leafs lose in the second round again. As Seattle and Boston in one side, and then Islanders or what's it called on the other side. So that's the 12th seeded Seattle Kraken. Islanders, Kings, game 7. Horvat, Iafallo score. Third period, 2-2. Trevor Moore, former Leaf, and Scott Mayfield both score. First overtime solves nothing. Second overtime, Scott Mayfield scores the winner. 3-2, the Islanders. The 15th seeded advance all the way to the conference finals. So, on one side, the 15th seeded Islanders against the 14th seeded Winnipeg Jets. And on the other side, we got the first seeded Boston Bruins against the 12th seeded Seattle Kraken. As we're going to check out the Conn Smythe potential winners. Pasta, 17 points. Kyle Connor at 14. Shifley at 13. Really no one else. How about goalies? Save percentage. That doesn't matter. Sorokin 929. Look for that because the Islanders have no one basically. So 929, 929 from Hellebuck as well. So look for those guys. Hellebuck, Sorokin, Pasternak. Who's a potential for Seattle? Who's Seattle? Are we relying on goaltend? No. Ellie Tolvanen or Jared McCann. Maybe Bjorkstrand. As we're going game by game. Islanders take a 1-0 series lead. Boston takes the 1-0 series lead. Both of those. No, Islanders won on the road. Yeah, Islanders won on the road. So did, but Boston won at home. Boston, 1-1. Both series, this one shifts back to the Islanders. This one's going to Seattle, and it's 2-1 Boston. In 2-2, they split it both ways. So this one's going back to Winnipeg with a 2-2 series tied. Boston in Seattle, they take the 3-1 series lead. Winnipeg Islanders in Ireland. 3-2 Winnipeg takes the lead. Boston versus Seattle, let's get it. 3-1 series lead for Boston so far. First period 2-0 as Ellie Tolvanen and Carson Soucy scores. 3-3. So we're going to the third period simulating. 4-3. Oliver Bjorkstrand scores a goal. Potential Conn Smythe winner there. Brad Marchand scores. Schnoff, Noah. So we're coming down to the wire. 5-4. Daniel Sprong scores from the corner. 5-5 as David Pasternak scores. We're going to overtime. Seattle versus Boston. Overtime time in Boston. Game 5 right now. Boston hits 22-21. Guys, I moved my face cam back to the right, but what's good is you guys see Brad Marchand shoots and scores as the Boston Bruins win 6-5 in overtime on a cross crease from Jake DeBrusk. And they're going to advance to the next round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs with a 4-1 series win over the Seattle Kraken. Bang! Linus Ullmark celebrating, even though he let up 5 goals. I don't know why you're celebrating when you let up 5 goals in the game. Look at Bergeron, the grizzled veteran. Surprised his beard's not gray in this game. EA's doing him nice. Guys, I moved my face cam back to the right. There you go. Boston. Patrice Bergeron, does he touch it? No, he does not. Ooh, he does not. What does that mean? I have no idea. Because it's kind of 50-50. Touching it, you win. Touching, you lose. Imagine they both don't touch. Bang! There we go. There's your first Stanley Cup finalist. Boston Bruins. 6-5, 32 shots to 35. You guys can't see it on the right. Boston to the cup. Now we got 3-2 series. Winnipeg and the Islanders. First period. 1-0 Winnipeg as the Nino Niederreiter scores. Second period, 2-0. As we're going to the third. The Islanders. Can you score something, man? You're down 3-2 in the series. On the road. 3-0. Mason Appleton scores up most likely 4-0. Oh, brother. These guys stink. 5-0. Nino Niederreiter scores again. 5-1. Bo Horvat, comeback time. Ooh, 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 ooh. 6-1. They scored again. I don't know who scored. I wanted to get in quick so we don't miss it. We can always look back. We now welcome you into the Kendall Life Center as your Winnipeg Jets are winning 6-1. It was Blake Wheeler scored the 6th goal. But 18 seconds left with a 3-2 series lead. You wonder if EA put like the 3-2 series lead at like the bottom of the leaderboard or something. If they could do that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Suzuki's one less shot on Hellmuck, but it doesn't matter. As your Winnipeg Jets with the whiteout are going to win at 6-1 and advance to the Stanley Cup Final versus your Boston Bruins. Potential Canadian team win or another American team win. And Boston with Marchand and Bergeron. And I don't know who else was on those teams. Keep on winning. Varlamov is in the game because Sorokin got yanked. Dylan Sandberg and Anders Lee celebrate, like, shaking hands. When Anders Lee's mouth guard's sticking out, you think you take that out. It's kind of gross walking through a lot of. Does he touch the trophy? Dylan Sandberg does not. So it's a 50-50. Who would have guessed? Both teams don't touch it. It's 50-50. Who's going to win the cup? Maybe we don't know. 38 shots to 28 for Winnipeg it was. So we're now going to the cup final. Winnipeg, Boston. Game 1-2 Boston. Game 3-4 in Winnipeg. Pasta. 22 points in 16 games. That's pretty much a given if they win. Ooh, maybe Marchand. Kyle Connor. Maybe Krejci. Look at Matthews, though. 16 points. 13 games. Save percentage leaders. Hellebuck at 933. He probably will win it. They might give it to him. Game 1. Boston versus Winnipeg. 1-1. Mason Appleton and Jake DeBrusk open the score in the Stanley Cup Finals. 3-2 as Pasternak and Nosek score. 5-3 Taylor Hall gets the winner, I think. No. Bertuzzi got the winner. Game 2 we go. Still in Boston. Pasternak up to 24 points. 2-0 early as Brandon Carlo and David Krejci score. 2-1 Vladislav Nemeshikov. 3-3 Pionk and Dubois. 4-3 overtime winner from Mike Scheifele. The assistant captain Game 3, back in Winnipeg. Mark Scheifele scores another one. Pavel Zacha. Pierre-Luc Dubois, Nino Niederreiter score 5-2, and it's 5-2 win. Cole Perfetti gets 2 with an empty netter, and it's 2-1 for Game 4 in Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. 2-0 early. Blake Wheeler, Nino Niederreiter. Second period to still 2-0. Third period 3-3. 3 goals, 2 from Zacha, 1 from Marchand, 1 from Ehlers. Overtime, scores! Nikolai Ehlers! They got outshot 45-34, but it doesn't matter. Game 5 in Boston. Oh my gosh. First period, Trent Frederick scores. Second period, 3-0. As David Pastrnak and Ty Bertuzzi score. 5-on-4 power play. As we're in Game 5 in Boston, the TD Garden. Can Winnipeg form a comeback? Vladislav Nemeskov scores. There's one. 3-1. Can they? Nate Schmidt, and there's another one. Oh my gosh. Nate Schmidt, but it ends. 3-2. Boston wins. We go to a Game 6. Game 6 in Winnipeg. Winnipeg wouldn't want anything more than this. In Winnipeg. Everyone's there. The whiteouts there. 3-0 early. Taylor Hall, Charlie Coyle, David Krejci. And it's 3-0. 7-1. What are we doing? Oh my gosh. Get Hellebuck out of the game. 9-3. It doesn't matter. Game 7 back in Boston. Oh my gosh. 9-3 in a Game 6. But it's 1-0 early. Nate Schmidt. Game 7 on the line. When the teams are on the line, you better be in your prime. As we go. Game 7. 2-1 score for Winnipeg. Oh my gosh. Jason DeBarson is 2-2. Do we have an overtime Game 7 winner? Just like Alec Martinez, that'd be unreal. Oh my gosh. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Game 7 in overtime. You would never want it more than this. Boston, the 1 seed. They beat teams like, I don't remember. Versus Winnipeg, the 14th seed. Barely made the playoffs. Doesn't matter. Only made it by 2 or 3 points. But it doesn't matter. As we go to overtime. Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. You score this goal, this is your whole career. This is literally your favorite part of your whole career. Nothing ever will top this. Alec Martinez of the Vegas Knights right now. I guarantee that was the best moment of his career. Maybe he wins the cup this year. Maybe that tops it. No, it does not. That was the greatest moment of his career. Maybe if he scores another one, that'd be sick. So he can have 2 life of my careers. 1906 left. Down low. Connor. Scheifele. No. Morrissey. Over to Scheifele. Mark Scheifele. Over to Kyle Connor. Back to Scheifele. Oh, what a save. Minus all mark. That's a save of the ages. You'll be seeing that one on sports. 18 hits to 19. Does Boston win it with the hits advantage? Maybe. Can we have a Vladislav Nemeskov win? No. Dmitry Orlov. The Russian machine. Krejci. To Orlov. To Zacha. Over to Pastrnak. The consummate potential. Oh, nice shot. Gets poked away. Vladislav Nemeshchenkov. To Neil Pionk. To Josh Morrissey. Over to Nikolai Ehlers. Gets wrecked. Pavel Zacha with the puck. Over to Krejci. Zacha. To Morrissey. Ehlers with the puck. Pick it up. Splits the D. Oh my gosh. McAvoy. Lindholm. Skating it up. Loses the puck. Gets checked out the puck by Ehlers. Nemestikov. Over to Wheeler. To Morrissey. Back to Ehlers. Oh, what a save. Nemestikov. To Neil Pionk. To Nemestikov. Zacha. Over to Pasta. Back to McAvoy. Boston needs a change of the defensive pairings. They've been on forever. Nemestikov with a forecheck. Ehlers. Slap shot. No good. Can't get it off. Taylor Hall. The Arizona Coyote legend. Taylor Hall. Adam Lowry to Cole Perfetti. Oh, and he gets rocked. Oh my gosh, he's injured. Is he done? Nah, he's skating through. What a hero. Adam Lowry running around the right side. Cross Reese. Oh. So we're down to 3 minutes in the first overtime. Dylan DeMello. Down low to Perfetti. To Nino. Leno. Over to Frederick. Trent Frederick. Skating in. Can he feed someone? Trent Frederick button hooking. Never mind, he just chips it down. Adam Lowry pins it. Kicks it over to Morgan Barron. No, that's Justin Barron, I think. No, that is Morgan Barron. Justin Barron's on the Canadiens. Taylor Hall with the puck skating in. Backhand. Forehand. Coyle. What a save by Hellebuck. Connor Clifton. To McAvoy. McAvoy, what is that? You got a wide open lane. You got cut across the crease. Kevin Stenlund. Stenlund, oh my gosh. Stenlund cuts in, shoots, scores! Kevin Stenlund, the Columbus Blue Jackets legend, and the Winnipeg Jets win the Stanley Cup final, 3-2 in double overtime. Oh my gosh! Fear the North, Connor Hellebuck, what a king he was. All players long. Don't know why he still has his helmet on. EA Sports, what are we doing? Still has his blocker on, but everyone else is not. EA Sports typical. Everyone has their gear off except for the goalie, who probably would take his gear off first, but who cares? Thomas Nosek shaking hands with Josh Morrissey, Connor Hellebuck. As this is Conn Smythe time. Connor against Conn Smythe, 17 points. Well, okay. Not only did Connor Hellebuck get a .938 save percentage and like a 2.2 goals against, but you don't give it to him. Frig the goalies, I guess. Gotta take off your gear to win the Conn Smythe. And it's time to lift the cup. Is it gonna be Dylan Sandberg again? Imagine getting Dylan Sandberg to lift your cup. I'm sorry. Dylan Sandberg of all the players. No offense to Dylan Sandberg, but I'm sorry. No, it's Josh Morrissey. They said, Sandberg, we want to touch this cup, so we're bringing in Josh Morrissey. And he's lifting it high and proud in Boston. Don't know why all the Boston fans are there. You think they leave the game. Typical EA Sports having all the fans celebrate the opposing team win the cup. I'm pretty sure they're clapping. Yeah, you see that Boston fan on the bottom? He's clapping. But it is what it is. Who should always? You gotta give it to Blake Wheeler, right? He's been on the team for so long. They chose Dylan DeMello. Out of all the players to give the cup to next, they chose Dylan DeMello. Okay. Let's go, Dylan DeMello. You deserved it next. Don't care what anyone says. You deserved it next. Winnipeg Jets are your Stanley Cup champs. Let's see who gets it next. Blake Wheeler, Dylan. Oh, they'd give it to Dylan Sandberg. Imagine. Oh, give it to Kevin Stenlund. He's the cup winner. He scored the game-winning goal. Nope, they're giving it to the Conn Smythe. That's a deserved. Blake Wheeler, 15 or so years in Winnipeg. Doesn't matter. You don't get the cup first, buddy. I mean, in the league, not in Winnipeg. Good lift, Kyle Connor. No, is this the last lift? Pretty sure it's one more, right? Yeah, who should always stick up next? Surely you give it to Blake Wheeler, right? Nope, they give it to Brendan Dillon. So not only did Dylan DeMello and Brendan... What were those guys taking a picture without the rest of the team? But Dylan DeMello and Brendan Dillon get to lift the cup before your goalie, who had a .938 save percentage, and before Blake Wheeler, who's a captain on the team for like 8 years and has been on the team for like 12. And now they're okay, now it's the team picture. You'll remember this forever. Your Stanley Cup champions in 2022, 2023, and a 1-16 format are the Winnipeg Jets. Oh my gosh, who would have predicted that? I wouldn't have. 14th seeded Winnipeg Jets. 15th seeded. No, 14. Islanders with 15. Oh, let's see all the names on the cup, guys. Oh, let's see if I can read them out to all their names right now. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Too bad it only fills up half the names, and it kind of looks weird, though. They should have, what's it called? Mason Appleton, Morgan Barron, Kyle Capiano, Kyle Connor, Dylan DeMello, Brendan Dillon, Pierre Dubois, Nikolai Ehlers, Sam Gagne, David Gustafson, Connor Hellebuck, Axel Jonsson, Fialbi, Carson Kuhlman, Adam Lowry, Josh Morrissey, Saku Manalainen, Vlasislav Nemeskov, Nino Niederreiter, Cole Perfetti, Neil Pionk, David Riddick, Dylan Sandberg, Mark Scheifele, Nate Schmidt, Logan Stanley, Kevin Stenlund, and Blake Wheeler are your 2022-2023 Cup champs. If you guys like this video, drop a like, drop a sub. See you guys in the next one. This is Mr. Rolls. Peace. Would you guys like to see a 1-16 format? Let me know. Peace.